Hey everybody, welcome to tonight's Homebrew session. We're here with We Built the Moon. I'm Austin from WBRU, and I'm going to let these guys introduce themselves. Let's hear, name, what you do in the band, and I think because it's around the holiday time, we should do a fun question, like, what's the weirdest gift you've ever received?
Ooh.
Go.
Hi, my name is Colin. I am a singer, and I play guitar, and occasionally play vocals. I mean...
Occasionally plays them. Sometimes he sings them. It's crazy.
I'm an idiot.
Sometimes just be like, I play drums.
So yeah,
Occasionally skin flute depending on the weekend.
I play a few different instruments depending on the track, because we record a lot of the stuff ourselves. But
should we just restart this?
Should we just start over?
Vocals.
No, we can just cut. We can just fast cut.
Yeah.
Fast cut, YouTube. Alright, so my name's Colin, with one L. My name is Colin, and I play guitar, and I sing. And I founded the band via a Kickstarter project 10 months ago.
The internet, guys.
With this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're a product of the internet, so that's cool. The weirdest gift I've ever received that I can say on YouTube is...
You can say anything on YouTube. That's the beauty of it.
I know. I was getting to that.
Okay, sorry, I'm interrupting.
No, you're not.
One
you're
step
not.
ahead.
I actually haven't really received anything out of the norm. Maybe... it's called lube.
It's called lube?
We'll leave it at lube.
You got that as a gift?
Yes.
From who? Like from your grandma? Is that why it's weird?
Well...
Because my
the first
weirdest
time,
gift?
no.
Do we want the first time? No. But then you just asked all your extended relatives. That's what you wanted for Christmas. You're like socks and lube.
No, they just knew. They look in my trash can. It's like, Mom, you empty my trash every day. You know what I like best.
All right, there we go. Getting personal. All right.
My name's Matt. I play drums. And the weirdest gift, the one that's sticking out the most, that is really weird. My brother got a MacBook one year, and that same year, in comparison to a MacBook, I got, I don't know if any of you guys know what a fushigi is.
No, what is that?
But it's a little it was one of those infomercial toy things where there was this little ball thing. It's literally just a glass ball that you could just go like this to, and it looks like it's floating.
Oh,
my parents got it for me as a joke, and I don't remember what else I got that year that was in comparison to a MacBook, but I remember being really upset thinking I only got a fushigi.
And your brother got a MacBook. Wow.
Yeah.
Did your fushigi at least run Mac OS?
No. No.
That sucks. I'd be pissed. Sorry.
My name's Haley. I play the keys and I sing. And the weirdest gift I've ever received.
I know you're gonna have the weirdest gift.
Okay, well, it's not gonna sound like, if I just said the gift, it wouldn't sound that weird, but you need to know who it came from. It came from, I was in, 7th grade, and it was this really weird kid that, I didn't really know.
You know he's gonna be watching this now, right?
I don't care.
Shout out to that kid.
Shout out to that kid. And he came up to me. It was my birthday. It wasn't Christmas. It was my birthday. And he came up to me and he goes, "Hey, so I heard it was your birthday." And I was like, "Yeah, man." And he handed me $7 and kissed me on the cheek and literally ran away. And I was creeped out, really bad. But I got $7.
Not 10, but 7.
No, yeah, exactly.
You can do a lot with $7 though.
Matt was afraid
as a
of you back
7th grader,
then.
I guess. What?
So Matt was afraid of you back then.
Afraid of me?
Matt was afraid of you back then.
Yeah.
Plot twist. The band came together much earlier than that.
I don't think I knew what a female was in 7th grade.
That's wrong.
That's
wrong. I shouldn't say that.
He was trapped in his basement for 10 years.
Yes, correct.
He has now arisen to become a man.
Wow.
What will he find out? He just created a Twitter account.
I hear the undead are the best on Twitter.
The undead?
Well, you said he was in his basement and then rose from the dead.
Yeah.
I think that makes him undead.
They're just mostly hashtag brains and stuff. Hashtag my brains.
Okay. That was good.
# brains. Sorry.
No, I liked it. Maybe I'm gonna start a zombie Twitter account now. No, if I do, it was all you. So you're a freshly minted member of the band, yes?
Yes.
As of like literally last week.
A
announced
little
on
before
Facebook,
that,
right?
announced last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been working with her for like a month or two,
Okay.
and then she got pneumonia, like a champ.
Yep.
And she's doing it like a champ tonight.
Yeah.
She's,
I've had it for like 3 weeks. So
Oh wow.
It's
Yeah.
Ebola.
Yeah. I didn't know I
It's
had
Ebola.
it.
It's actually
It's
Ebola.
not Ebola.
No, it's not Ebola. No.
It is not.
Coughing is not a symptom of Ebola.
Okay.
Yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was pneumonia. I was on antibiotics. I'm good.
Good. Glad to
Kinda.
hear it.
Yeah.
How'd you hook up with these two?
She didn't hook up with her.
That never happened.
All right.
She's
all right.
taken.
No, that's-
That is weird.
Just kidding.
I met Colin like almost 2 years ago because I saw him play an acoustic set and I kind of like fangirled over him for a little bit because I
You saw me in a
really
stripper
liked his
cage.
music. I did see you in a stripper cage.
Singing
He was
in a
actually
stripper
playing
cage.
a
That would
slip.
be
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
I was playing a show in a stripper cage in Providence.
And I was totally like singing harmonies over you because I knew the songs because you gave me a CD at that show. Like
Yeah. That was
Oh, wow.
that was the second time. But yeah, that's how I met Colin, and then they pretty much just hit me up and told me they were interested in having me in the band, and I was like, oh, all right, yeah.
And the rest was month-long history.
Yes.
Yeah.
The rest was history.
Okay, so cool. So we got the recent history of the band. I feel like we should rewind a little bit for all of the people that may not know you guys
Throwback.
yet. Yeah,
Sure.
a little bit of a throwback Thursday.
You want like a
it
brief?
What day of the week
You
is
want
it?
like a synopsis?
Tuesday?
No, I
Throwback
well
Tuesday.
I did okay.
Turn
So
Up
I did my
Tuesday?
prerequisite
I found out that's
internet
the thing recently,
stalking.
Turn Up Tuesday.
Oh, yeah,
and saw
sure.
you were quite the prolific YouTuber.
I'm on the YouTube.
You are on the YouTubes. You already are. This is going to be
quite a
one
bit.
of many.
Yeah.
But like a lot of videos
Yeah.
and over quite a span of time. So I don't know. Tell like how did you give me a little bit of give me a little background on that YouTubing.
So I used to make a lot of YouTube videos, because I was mostly scared to leave my house. I'm actually serious. I used to have like a very bad health issue, and I was like, afraid to leave. So I made a lot of YouTube videos, and I did this project last year called Song a Day, where I did a song every day for 60 days.
Yeah.
I did cool stuff like that. Just to challenge myself. And, in the back of my mind, I was like, I hope I get attention from people. But I just did it for myself, really. I mean, I don't care if anyone sees it or not. And then just like the bonus comment of like one person being like, oh, this made my day or whatever. And that's really cool. So yeah, we took some of those songs that like I had written previously, because I used to work just by myself a lot and do a lot of recording, and that's what we started off with as our EP,
Mm-hmm.
where basically we took the songs as they were, and Matt wrote drums to them, like new drum parts,
Mm-hmm.
but like the guitar parts kind of stayed the same, everything else kind of stayed the same for our EP, which is called Resistance, and
that came
yeah.
out over the summer. Is that right?
February 1st.
Oh, February 1st. So not in the summer at all.
it actually came out the first time we played a show,
Okay.
which wasn't really a good move.
Interesting. Yeah.
Don't do that.
don't do album releases on or EP releases on the.
It was a fun show,
First
and there
show.
was tons of people, but like no one is like, not a ton of people are gonna buy your CD if it's your first show ever and they've never heard of you. It's like. But it was.
We'll
good. It was
we'll
good.
relabel this YouTube video like Band Advice 101.
Yeah.
Band advice.
Band advice.
We built the moon.
Okay.
Yes. Be in a band if you love to play music,
That's a good one.
not if you like attention from people. That's it. That's secondary.
Well, so when you were making all these YouTube videos, were you thinking like this is going to become a band someday, or did that just kind of happen
I always wanted a band.
naturally? You always wanted one.
I always
lifelong
wanted a
dream.
band, but I just never met the right people, and I thought I was getting too old for it. No, well, I just turned.
You saw
25.
the first gray hair, and then.
Yeah. I got my first gray hair when I was like 11. My family is a curse, actually. My dad went totally gray at like 30. But no, I wanted a band, and I heard Matt play 2 years ago or so with my friend Dan. He's in a band with him too, and I was like blown away. I was like, oh my gosh, this sophomore in high school is insane, and I need him. And so we worked together. And in the past 2 years, he's just getting so good. It's insane.
No.
I think it's like a
You.
girlfriend or a boyfriend. It's like you waiting for the right person, you know.
Yeah.
No.
So this is really a love story.
Kind of. Yeah, I mean, there's heartbreak too.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is. It's a very.
It's a love-hate
close story.
relationship, but we love each other.
Yeah. Well, I don't mean heartbreak between him and I. We've
Not
been
yet,
getting
not
along
yet.
better lately.
Apparently, I was the only one that thought it was heartbreak between you and I.
Well,
That's a good sign. I never said that.
sometimes things are one-sided, but yeah, no. I wanted it to be a band always, and I'm glad it finally happened because it was just hanging out there with like no promotion and stuff, and I didn't know how to promote things by myself, and all I wanted to do was make more music. So there was just a bunch of music, and it was just sitting there. So
Yeah.
and now here we are,
And now here we are.
and I'm glad they support my music. But going forward, it's not just going to be like me, like being a tyrant with a whip.
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
What's-
So, well, because a lot of the stuff that you guys did on the first EP was your stuff that you done solo, and then you kind of like worked together on it. Is the thing that, or is the song that you guys are releasing in the next couple of weeks, is that a joint effort, or is that the same kind of deal where you had the bones and they added on?
So we released a song about 2 or 3 months ago in
Uh-huh.
August called "Start with the Moon." It has the word moon in it, and so that song we all wrote together as a band. Like it kind of, that one was pretty organic because we needed something really like low key and slow, and so I think we wrote that all together.
Yeah.
Like in a room, which is strange because it's hard to do that because you have like a lot of opinions going back and forth, and we have a new song coming up that is a joint effort. Yeah.
Had you written songs before, or was that your first?
Well,
Like,
I
foray
mean,
into songwriting.
for like drums and stuff, yeah, I've written
Yeah.
a bunch of drum parts
Okay.
for like stuff.
Oh yeah, because you helped with the right. You did the drum
Yeah.
parts for the.
Well, I think Matt has also a good intuition for structure, so he like suggests good structural movements in the songs. Like not just like that's like the duty of rhythm. It's not just drums. It's like maybe this part should be here. He's good with structure. That's why I like that.
I think Haley needs some compliments. She's so left.
Oh yeah, Haley's
You are
good.
awesome.
Wow.
Haley's
Thanks.
I
good.
like your hat.
Thank you.
I was gonna say she's good with beanies.
Thanks.
No, Haley actually has a profoundly beautiful voice, and
I thought you were going to say
also
profoundly beautiful beanie, but
no, she's also a really really good songwriter, which is like why I was like I want that in my band. That I don't mean to call you that.
That.
But yeah, again, I mean, so I'm like more excited now because I was telling her the other night when we were working on stuff that how excited I am, and I hope she is to just we can songwrite together now,
yeah.
and like we can be a power trio, and maybe have more people in the band, but they'll just be like
They'll be the
warehouse
unpowerful
pigs.
ones. They'll be the peons.
The what?
The peons.
The peons.
The peons.
Yes.
The peasants.
The peasants. We operate a feudal system, and they're the.
I think that's how all the best bands work.
You can't have too many cooks in the kitchen for a song. Like, different people can write different songs, and that's cool. But I think when too many opinions are given to make a song, it does not make it very good. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think, like, 10 people can come together and write a good song because there's too many conflicting opinions. They won't agree on one.
In certain
song.
scenarios, sometimes they can.
Yeah. Well, like, a band could write a good song, but, like, a giant, big band couldn't write a song. Like,
Together cooperatively all at once.
yes.
Maybe
That's
too
what you're
all
trying
over
to
the
say.
place too, because everybody's songwriting is different. Everybody's
Yeah.
style of songwriting is different, so
Yeah.
it'd be too weird.
That's really important.
So, all right, I want to hear a little bit about the show that you guys got coming up.
Oh, we got a show.
The show. that's
The
coming
show.
up.
Yes.
The show.
It's with the
The
Mowgli's
in all caps. Yeah.
at the Met. The Met is an awesome venue in Pawtucket.
Yep.
It's kind of like near North Providence area.
I
right?
thought it was in Providence for a long time, but no.
No, it's in Pawtucket. It's like it's inside of an art space. It's almost hard to find, but it's
Yeah.
it's a
It's awesome,
decent
though.
sized
Yeah,
venue.
no.
I love the Met.
It's like 10
That's
minutes
awesome.
away
Too.
from Providence. Well, from North Providence, like where I live in North Providence.
Oh, that North Providence?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess yeah. Yeah, when you go on the east side of Providence, it's really just Providence, and then there's Pawtucket. There's
Yeah.
no North Providence there. I'm wrong. She lives in North Providence, so she knows.
Well, so that'll be your first show with the band, right? No. Oh, you.
No, we've done a couple.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you have pneumonia during those shows as well?
During
the last one you
the
played.
last one, I had
Oh, she's a
pneumonia
trooper. You
real
should keep her
bad.
around.
Yeah.
I was like almost passing out.
We were all
I
like,
felt
we were
myself
all just
nodding
dying,
off.
but especially her. She
Yeah, it was bad.
The show's got
It
to
was
go on.
bad.
You have to do it.
Yeah.
And it really sucks when you have to sing. Luckily, she didn't have to sing lead on too much stuff yet, so she was just like, I'm not going to sing. But
Yeah. I couldn't. Today's actually like the first day in like 3 weeks that I've been able to sing and sound alright. So I've been going through like
glad we got
singing
you a good
withdrawals.
day.
Yeah.
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 That's awesome.
but the show is soon, and we're going to play like a new song we have just one time on PRU, so we can attract more people to the show, hopefully.
or more times if
Or more times.
if
Play as
people
many
like
times
it.
as you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Feel really good about it. But we feel really good about the show too. I
Yeah.
just recently checked them out because I hadn't heard about them, and they're really good.
They're
And I
fun.
love Jungle Book.
Is that their new? Well,
No, Mowgli's the name of the kid from the
Oh,
Jungle
really?
Book.
I didn't know that.
I think,
Wow.
right?
Yeah.
He was just randomly saying he loves Jungle Book. I'm like,
I'm glad I'm not the only one who
I was
didn't
like,
know.
well, I like the
Here we go,
cringe.
everyone. On
That's a
video,
good
my
movie.
cultural.
Well, if you
Naivete.
don't know a Disney movie, it's not really a big deal. You probably have better
Especially the
things to
Jungle
do.
Book.
What?
Especially
Yeah.
the Jungle Book.
The
if
Jungle
we're
Book
being
is like one of
honest.
the more minor ones, anyway.
Yeah.
I
Like
actually
maybe if you
wasn't.
didn't know Snow White,
I know that one. I know that one.
Or like
No,
Little
that's Snow
Mermaid.
Little Mermaid. That's,
Yeah.
yeah.
I knew
that's
both of
fine.
those. I think I'm pretty good. I got those down.
I'm that one kid who doesn't know any of the Disney movies.
Well,
Oh, he's
That's
that
weird.
one.
The
That
basement
guy.
thing again.
I'm sorry. It's so true. It
the
honestly is.
basement.
The worst part is like when I was a kid, like as horrible as this is, I used to legitimately like just go down to my basement and play drums and do nothing, like while everyone else is like playing Xbox.
When he
and-
got that glass ball for Christmas, his parents just opened the basement door and threw it down there.
Have your present. It's a fushigi. Get it right.
Fushigi.
All right, I think I've got one final question for you guys. How exactly does one go about building the moon?
Oh, that's the question.
It's
That's
the
the question.
question. I mean, and I
That's the
think
question.
everyone here really wants to know.
I guess it's a weird name.
We might want to construct one ourselves. Is really the only question. The only reason we ask, you know.
That's possible.
Yeah. What kind of cheese do you use?
Well,
It,
funny
depen-
that-
it,
alright.
it depends on your definition of moon, because it could
Yeah.
be something that's not legal on YouTube if you were to moon the camera and
Yeah.
build them
you can build a
via
butt.
that, but let's
Can you
not
though?
do that.
No,
Can
you
you
can't
though?
build a butt. Anyway, it's funny that you say cheese because there's this community of physicians essentially that think that the moon is fake because they analyze all the mathematics behind the moon itself.
It's a pretty
And
cheesy
they think-
theory.
No, but I'm like a huge math nerd. I'm a huge math nerd, and so I actually thought that was really interesting. And not that it's necessarily true, but their theory is like humans could have gone back in time to create the moon in order for life to exist on Earth, because life couldn't exist without the moon. And so I don't necessarily think that that's true, but I think that it's like a possibility that is mathematically sound, and I think that's beautiful. So I just named the band that because it's just like music that has infinite creative possibility and gives you something special to believe in that's tangible, that's not like a leap of faith, you know. You can like the music that someone does, and it's right there. It's not mathematically sound, like you don't have to be like a nerd or a robot to like music, but it's real. It's there. And so yeah.
That's deep.
Yeah.
So deep.
That's deep, yo. But it's really, yeah, it's whatever. I mean, if you like the name, then that's cool. And if you don't like the name, then you're wrong. And
And there
But,
you have it,
yeah.
folks. If you don't like it, you're wrong.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're so humbled by this. It's a great experience.
Well, you guys are a blast, and everyone should definitely make sure to go to their show. Listen to them. 9 p.m.
Come to our
Weeknights.
show.
Come to our show.
Some
See us
brand
at the
new music.
Mowgli's at the Met.